everyone. We've just finished training. We're here in the Tooting Dojo. I've got Sensei Linda Martin here with me. We're not the entire committee that's working on the Gasshuku for later on this year, but we thought we'd try something new. This is the first time we've done anything like this. We haven't even gone through a rehearsal or anything like that, so this is completely off the cuff. So anything could happen. But we've got our tea. We've got a couple of, yes, teas are ready on the go. Sensei Linda, sponsored by Sports Direct. We're good. I'm watching the live feed as well. So if questions come in, we'll answer them as we go along. And we don't have a huge amount to get through. So this is really just to maybe answer some questions that have come in about the Gasshuku later on this year. We've done quite a lot of work to put something together that's going to be really interesting, really engaging. It's going to be in London. So let's get through it. So do you want to say hello? And
yes, hi everybody. We've got, as Kira said, we've got a full-time team of about 12 people working on the Gasshuku to try and make your stay as comfortable as possible and also as interesting and as smooth as possible. So welcome to everyone. I've got a team of 12 who are working on many different work streams, and we've been doing this for the last 18 months, 2 years in preparation.
So let's start talking about the venue, because the venue is pretty special. We've been there a few times. We've had a visit. Should we talk about it in more detail and just...
Yeah. Sports Dock itself is part of University of East London. It was built bespoke for Team USA for the 2012 Olympics that were held in London. And it's got two massive halls with wooden floors, which are brilliant. They can hold probably about 400 people each, so we've got plenty of space. As well as we've got some smaller halls that will be eligible for the registration, the children's part of the Gasshuku. There's a bespoke room for the instructors as a rest room. There's a chill out place, etc. So it's a really good place to have a Gasshuku.
Yeah, and there's lots of other facilities there as well. So there's also a full-time cafe, and there's plenty of refreshments available on site. So you know, what we try to do is find a venue that would cater for all of our needs. In the morning for the seniors, we have a room that's it's huge. I mean, as I say, they built it for the Americans, and it's in the back. It's private, so when we have the senior grade training in the morning, they'll be able to go in there. There's also massive changing facilities. We'll have our own changing areas and bespoke lockers, so you'll be able to lock all your equipment away. And I guess really from a sort of state-of-the-art point of view, there's also things on site now we can't access these, but like gyms, etc. So you get an idea of, I suppose, the level of the you know, the actual facilities itself.
Yes.
So that's a little bit about the venue. So the venue is it's on a train line called the DLR. It is, if you know London, it's near to London City Airport. But you can get in and out of London quite quickly on the actual DLR itself. So it's about maybe 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's the Docklands Light Railway. There's lots of interchanges and direct links straight into Bank Station, which has got also its own interchange to go to the West End and beyond. So it's a very useful place. It's just across the water, actually, from City Airport. So you can see the airport's pretty much from there. And it is very easy to get to the Olympics, the London Olympics site, and into
that's
town.
Right, actually, yeah.
And into town for all the sites.
I think once you hit Bank, you're pretty much into the underground, the London Underground, which will get you anywhere. But from, I suppose, really from an accommodation point of view, you should be that side of the town rather than, say, out towards the other side, near to, say, Gatwick. So you really want to stay that side of town if at all possible.
Yes. There's a great map on the website, so people get stuck.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Should we talk about the instructors?
Yeah.
Let's talk about sort of what people can expect from I guess really from a training point of view.
Okay. We've got our main instructors. There we go. Sensei Nakamura Sensei leading the fold with Sensei Ernie, Sensei Henrik as his vice world chief instructors, and we've got 8 other instructors for the adults, and then we've got another 8 for the juniors. So we've got 20 instructors in total which is also making logistics quite interesting, and rotation and things like that. But it means that everyone gets a good understanding of the whole curriculum, perhaps from everybody's different perspective, and also from different countries. So I think that will make it a very interesting Gasshuku.
And we're doing some work on our website at the moment, so you should see schedules and all that kind of stuff go up. But for those of you who've been to a Gasshuku before, I mean, it is the usual running schedule. It will be seniors in the morning, and then probably from maybe 10 o'clock onwards, is
yes,
it? Then
yes.
Everybody else.
Correct.
And we have a special treat for the children this year. So we've got a dedicated area for them so that they will be able to train in their own environment, etc., etc. Do you want to talk a little bit about what we've planned for the children?
Yep, we've got a 3-day Gasshuku that starts on the Wednesday to Friday, and the reason for it starting midweek to the end of the week is that we'd love them to all come to the Gasshuku, the Sayonara party, which we'll talk about a little bit in a minute. And also we have, as Kira said, we have the space dedicated to them. It is limited to a certain extent, so parents can watch, but it will be first come, first serve. So we'll be able to accommodate everybody.
We've had quite a few questions about that, and I think certainly for both Gasshukus anyway, getting in, registering quickly so that we can deal with, we know the numbers we're dealing with, that's really important. But certainly for the children's, that registration, getting that in sooner rather than later is important.
Absolutely. And for us, paramount to everyone is their security and comfort, and we don't want anybody who hasn't got a child watching the juniors Gasshuku, obviously for obvious reasons. So we will know those who want to watch and those who are training.
Sure. Okay. And we've also got some additional supplementary, I suppose, classes as well. Should we talk a little bit about those?
We've got the some yoga, which is a great breathe to move yoga, is how Tony describes it. It is a much more flowing yoga, and it will give you postures that you can use within your classes, actually, post training, to get to those places where you need some tender loving care and also some really good stretching. So, a lot of people I see are very stiff, notwithstanding everything that we do. There are certain things that help your hamstrings and things like that, and yoga can really help with that. And then dovetailed with that is really the physiotherapy, which is Sensei Renjo, who maybe people are familiar with.
Yeah, we saw him in Prague and in Scotland, actually.
Yes, yeah, him and his team are coming again, and that gives you another self-help ability to keep training for forever, and that's what we want to do.
Okay, God, sounds very interesting. Very interesting. It's getting exciting already. We should really talk about the Sayonara party. The Sayonara party is going to be held in London, and it's really, I suppose, starting to take shape, isn't it? And when I say London, it's being held in the centre of London, so it's not near the training venue. It's that 20 minutes that we talked about into the centre of London. And we have quite a special night together, haven't we?
Yes, we won't give
too much away, no.
However, it is being held at a hotel called The Grange. It is a lovely hotel. We've got a great venue, and it's very close. It's right close to Tower Bridge. So if you're going for a walk beforehand, there's fantastic views and great walks.
And it's quite an old area of town, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, Tower Bridge obviously is.
Yes.
So not Tower Bridge. I mean, if it's very the tower. But actually, within the area, it's just lovely to walk around. There's some lovely old pubs that we might have found when we went on a little bit of a recce. But the actual hotel itself, so we've got a fun evening set up for everybody. We hope you'll come along. Actually, it's really starting to, I suppose, come into focus.
Yes, most definitely. And there'll be some good, hopefully everyone will have their dancing shoes on, and we can really celebrate the family of IGKF coming together and then celebrating the next stage of our training.
So we've had a few questions come in as we've been talking. Naturally, we're getting questions about the accommodation. So we do have some accommodation on our website, which we've sourced, and as Sensei talked about, some of the members of the team have sourced for people coming to the Gasshuku at a reduced rate. So if you go onto our website, which is all the W's, European Gasshuku 2018.com, you will find information about accommodation. People have also talked about Airbnb and trying to find something within the area. I know some guys have found really good deals on that. So check all of that out. You can come back to me on the Facebook page if you're not sure if it's going to work. We will help you. We'll make sure you're not going to be, spending hours on a train, maybe trying to get to the venue. We'll try and advise as best as we possibly can. And I suppose people have also asked about their family coming to London. Well, there's something for everybody in London, really, isn't there?
Yeah, most definitely. We've even got a beach.
Well, yes, we had a question.
We've got a beach.
We had a question a while back about, and this was quite a serious question. Somebody came through and said, is it possible to swim in London? And Sensei has the answer.
Well, we have a number of really amazing lidos, as we call them. They are open air swimming pools, so they're not for the faint-hearted. So none of this heated swimming pool lark.
No, it's proper English outside.
It's freezing all the year round. But we have got old Victorian lidos. We have one in Tooting Bec as well, but they are scattered around London and very kind of interesting to go just for the ancientness of them. And we've also got this beach in Fulham. There is a 60-foot of white sand. Now, you can't
I wouldn't
swim.
necessarily suggest swimming there.
No, I've been thrown in the Thames, but when I was rowing, but I wouldn't suggest swimming in it. But there's beach huts, there's cocktails that you can actually take your own food and things like that, or there's street food there. So there's a bit of a sand coming to London, and then Brixton also sometimes has its own beach within a marketplace. So we have still got sand,
and there's plenty to do in London. There's everything. There's all the museums. A lot of the museums are free, so people can spend their time. I wouldn't even mention shopping.
Yeah.
And obviously, then you've got all the the palaces and all that kind of good stuff. So there's plenty of us on the team. We've also got lots of different people who speak languages as well. So, because the Tooting Dojo's got lots of people from abroad, we can basically help no matter what the background is. We will find somebody who speaks your language. Yeah. And I think that's all the questions that have come in so far. I don't see anything else on the feed coming in.
Okay.
I suppose at this stage we just really do need to talk about the close date, don't we? So
yes. Yeah.
As you can imagine, the logistics of this are quite immense. So we're hoping to get as many people as we possible into London. We've got lots of space, so but we do need to put your goodie bag and all that kind of stuff together and figure out how many grades we have and instructors in there, etc. So the close date for registrations is going to be the 31st of May. So as I say, if you go to our website, EuropeanGasshuku2018.com, click through to the registration, which will take you to the Eventbrite page. You can register there, and you can choose all your merchandise and everything. You can do everything through that site. If you do that before the 31st of May, everything will be absolutely fine. You'll get your goodie bag, etc., etc. After that point, you can still register for training. Right. We just can't guarantee you're going to get your T-shirt and the bag and all the stuff that the team have been sourcing, so that you have something to remember your time. In London. Yes. I think that's it.
I think that is.
It's already getting exciting.
It is.
Thank you to so many people who've joined. It's been great to speak to you. As I said, keep the... we've had a hello as well from Brazil. IOGKF Brazil have said hello. Fantastic. Welcome. Thank you for joining. This will be available and you'll be able to watch it after the broadcast. If there are any questions, come back either via the Facebook page or info@EuropeanGasshuku2018.com, and we will hope to help in any way. Yeah. Other than that, see you in
July. Yeah, see you in a few months. Okay.
All the best. Thanks, guys. Take care.